dolls, welcome back to DivaDollFlawless. So I wanted to show you guys how I apply the Gelish or any kind of gel nail polish for that matter on top of my ASP Lightless gels. If you haven't seen the tutorial for how I did these already, the first steps for the Lightless gel application, go ahead and check that video out. I'll have the link posted below. So to get started, what you want to do is just take a nail file, a nail buffer. You could use the polar bear one, or they have another one at Sally's that you can use, and it's the little superfine sand turtle nail file. So you just want to go in and lightly buff your nail. You don't need to really buff the nail too much unless the initial application left your nail really bumpy. Then of course you will want to go ahead and buff down any lumps and bumps, but truth be told, I'm really doing this more simply to just get the shine off the nail, and I'm not pressing that hard on my nail at all when I'm doing this. Okay, so once you're done buffing your nail and getting it smooth, the next thing you will want to do is just get started with the gel application. Normally with the Gelish system or any other gel nail polish system, it would require you to put the pH bond or some kind of bonder, on your nail, but because it's going on top of what's already acrylic or gel or whatever you want to call this Lightless gel, you don't need to do that. You do just need to make sure you cap the end. So I'm going to use my Sensational the Pro 3060 LED lamp, and then what I'm going to use as far as nail polish is the Gelish foundation, the Gelish Top It Off, and then the color from Gelish that I'm using is Ambience. And I purchased all of these products from Sally's, and then at the end I'm going to use the Nourish, which is the cuticle oil. So starting off with the Gelish foundation, you want to just simply apply a really thin coat of this, and then make sure that you wipe all of as much of the gel off the brush as you possibly can, because you want to make sure that you don't overdo it with the layers. So I try to wipe off my brush as much as possible, and starting in the middle, make sure that you do not touch the cuticle area or your side walls. Okay, so it's just like you're applying nail polish when you apply this product to your nails. It's really easy. It's just a matter of taking your time and making sure that you don't touch the side walls, and that you also make sure that you cap your free edge. And what I mean by capping your free edge, that just simply means to take the brush and run it across the edge of the nail. And if you are like me and you still see some gel falling down, just wipe off your brush. Get the free edge of your nail, and then it's time to cure this in your LED lamp. Some people do it for 30 seconds. I just do all of my layers for 1 minute, but you can do this layer for 30 seconds and then do the color for a minute. But time to go in with your color layer. So you want to take your color of choice. I'm using Ambiance from Gelish, and the same thing with the first layer. Get as much of the gel polish off the brush as you possibly can, and then starting from the middle, what I like to do is lay my brush on my nail and then push down towards the cuticle and start applying it that way, making sure not to touch the side walls again, because that will cause lifting of the gel color. And then just like with the foundation, you want to make sure that you do not that you do cap it off. So you want to just run the brush across your free edge to cap it off, and then if you happen to get anything on your side walls or under your side walls, excuse me, or under the nail, just make sure you take a orange wood stick and just simply wipe it off. Because what's going to happen is when it's time to put your nail under the lamp, that's actually going to cure right there, and then it's really hard to get off, and then that of course will cause lifting as well. So once you have your color on, you want to go into your UV lamp and cure that for 1 minute, making sure that all of your gel nail polishes are away from the lamp, because you don't want the LED lamp to start curing this inside of the bottle. So I like to just close mine up and move them to the side. At this point, if you wanted to, you could simply apply another layer of color. Normally with gel polishes, most people apply 2 layers of the color. However, I'm not. I'm fine with just the light color that's here, and it gives it just a little bit of glitter. So now I'm going to go in with the Gelish Top It Off, and I'm going to do a thin layer of this. And don't forget to cap the end or the free edge of your nail, just as you did with all of the other edges, all of the other layers, excuse me. And then make sure you cure this for 30 seconds to 1 minute in your LED lamp as well. Now that you have your top layer of your Top It Off, or whatever your clear layer is, it's now time to take the tacky layer off. Now there's a couple things that you can use. The most common thing to use is the 91% isopropyl alcohol, and you want to make sure that it is indeed 91%, because anything less than that will not remove the tacky layer, okay? Another thing you can use is whatever your gel kit comes with. I think it's I forget what Gelish's is, but I never purchased theirs. I use the IBD Cleanser Plus, and this just simply takes off that tacky layer. So whatever you have and whatever your gel kit comes with to remove that last tacky layer is when you want to do it. Just make sure you're not removing the tacky layer in between each gel application, just on the very last. So what I'm going to use is this right here, and it's a lint-free nail wipe. The package looks like this. Okay, and these are by Hands Down, and I purchased these from Sally Beauty Supply. So I'm gonna use the isopropyl alcohol. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of that to my lint wipe, and now I'm just simply going to wipe off the tacky layer. Make sure you get the sides and the free edge of your nail really good. And then that's it. If you wanted to, before you put that last layer in, you could go in with some nail art and cure the nail art into the nail, something like this. I purchased these from Sally's. Or you can simply just apply some nail glue and put your nail art on. The possibilities are endless, because at this point the nail is fully cured. And if you get tired of the gelish nail color, another thing that you can do is just go in with some regular nail polish. I almost forgot, you do want to apply some cuticle oil, and this is the Gelish Nourish, so you don't need a lot of this at all. Just take this and apply it to the cuticles, because you've been doing a lot of buffing and everything. You want to make sure that the nail bed, and well, the cuticles are now moisturized, and then you can just rub that in to the rest of them. These ones were already done, so you know, normally you will want to put it on each individual nail, but you know, I've already done these. So I hope you dolls enjoyed the tutorial, and as always, and until next time, have a gorgeous day, dolls. Smooches. Mwah. Bye.